Alright, are we live? Are we live, my friends? Are we looking? I love the people. Yo. Just waiting for a little friendly... Yep, that looks... Yo! Welcome in, everybody. We are back for Mass Effect Monday. We're going to be digging into part 2 of Mass Effect 3. We're going to head out to Tuchanka and cure the genophage, and we're going to see what is going on after that. I've done as much side questing and planet scanning as I could find. I'm pretty damn sure I did it all. Some of the side quests we are kind of, blocked on because certain star clusters simply are not available yet, so unfortunately we cannot do those just yet. Alright. We are looking good. Oh yeah, Zox, I was looking into my creator dashboard, and apparently they must have reduced the requirements to become an affiliate on Twitch. Yeah, it used to be like 50 followers and like an average of 3 or streaming on like so many different days or whatever, but it's only 25 followers now and a 3 average. It used to be 50. They cut it down. They cut it down considerably. Yeah, I don't know when, but I was just looking there because I was, exporting my VOD yesterday, and I was like, really? They changed it that quick? I'm already at 23, so... And I haven't even been on Twitch for more than, like, what, 2 weeks? I mean, even if most of the people came from my YouTube channel, like, there have been some that have come from Twitch already, so it's like, damn, okay.
All hands, full stop! Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates!
Oops. I did forget to change the audio on my headset.
Reaper parked at the Shroud
There we go.
facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Oh.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, ma'am.
Yo.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
Ooh. I mean, this is kind of both ways here, like... if you want the Krogan to help you take back Palaven, then... Ooh. I remember that from kind of how the story has been developing already.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility. Finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
And it's now or never.
Now, the genophage ends today.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Ooh. Yo, how's it going today? Yo, Infamous! What is up?
Dalatrass.
What is up, Infamous?
This is where it gets
We know you've
spicy.
reached Tuchanka,
Ooh.
and by now I imagine Mordin Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrass?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Mordin will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Mordin would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can
Ooh.
provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Whew! That is spicy.
Yup.
And I'm assuming that decision affects the war assets that you get from either the Krogan or the Solarians.
Oh, yes.
And probably by a considerable amount. Have you gone with both options? Is one option better than the other?
If you sabotage the cure, Rex finds out and you're forced to kill him.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell you that right now.
I kind of thought
I
so.
would save it for later, but I've never once sabotaged the cure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we don't need any of that shit. We've got the best sniper rifle known to man. We don't need any of that. I'm just kind of scrolling through it just to get the new notifications out. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. Doing alright today, had a rough start, but getting going now? Okay. Wow, we are already getting frame drops, or frames missed due to rendering and encoding lag, and we haven't even been in live for 10 minutes. What the heck? Yeah, and my process priority is above normal, so I don't know what's going on. Stream looks okay. Well, I hope so, because... yeah. I'm already seeing it. What the heck? The heck? We haven't had this issue before. I can't do anything else with Javik yet. Alright.
I've ordered the clans to
What are your
assemble at the
in-game
hall.
graphics and video settings? I could look.
We'll land there.
There's
and
not
armored
much
conflict
for
against
No.
in-game settings.
this.
Okay.
Will be the
Because Mass
final
Effect was
goal
built for
of
Xbox
history.
initially, so there's not
Probably
really
just
all that
wait for the
much
bonding moment.
Yeah.
variation on
Hope
anything.
This one better.
Yeah, okay.
Commander, you seem troubled.
Ooh. So this is where I could tell Eve that the Solarians sabotaged it. Is that what this decision is? Like whether I stay quiet or if I actually tell her?
You'll see.
I got a message.
You actually...
Oh, never mind.
Rex,
Yeah, you get interrupted before you
Okay.
can bring it up, but there's another chance later that will
Hang on tight. We're heading
come up.
Okay. The shouldn't be hard to run. 2012 or 2013. Right, so I don't know what could be causing the rendering and encoding lag with it.
It's probably more so the internet.
It could be, but I've been,
Shepard,
I was
keep them
still
away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
yeah, I'm still gonna try and call AT&T because I've been seeing fiber boxes literally within half a mile, maybe a mile at most of where I live, and several of them.
Pick your targets and keep an eye on our six.
So I
The enemy is approaching.
Push forward. Don't let them get
So I
up.
was gonna try and call them and be like, hey, when are you guys getting over here? Because I would sure like some fiber Wi-Fi.
Them away from the female.
You can just Google it.
Well, I did, but, oh, they don't really have any clear ETA, though. That's the problem. They don't have, like, a, oh, we're gonna get to this area, you know, at this point. My house, my condo unit doesn't currently have the ability to have it, so I'll have to probably call them.
I would just check every now and again, but yeah, it's up to you. Speaking of which,
What?
I'm gonna check for myself.
If your internet is the issue, it would tell you drop frames due to network, but faster internet would definitely benefit. Well, yeah, of course it would.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud.
Well, and just the reliability of fiber
Female safe,
Wi-Fi. It's
vitals are
not.
strong.
And Zox gave me a really cool analogy once.
Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
His name is Mordin Solus. He's here to cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him?
Rex just is like, yeah, fall in line.
And so will you.
It seems like they have an awfully large, hold on. Blackberry, hey, what's up? Seems like they still have a pretty good sized society even with the genophage, but obviously it could have been larger without it.
Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
Do you have any sources in OBS that are not your desktop capture, game capture, or camera? As far as what's active, no. I have them on standby, you know, like LiveSplit, No Board, you know, like when I'm speedrunning Titanfall, but they are not active unless I'm actually doing that. And I have like a window capture, a desktop capture, like because Tomb Raider was giving me grief with the game capture option. I just like to have those because the positioning is nice. Like just having them all there.
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
Yeah, the only ones active are like Twitch chat, my webcam, game capture, and like my my microphone. So you guys can hear me talking to you.
This is Turian Wing Artemec. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemec. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
Is your unused source gamer desktop cap hidden? Or are they both visible with one on top of the other? So, I don't think so. If you, it's got like a... I'd have to tab over, actually. Let me finish that conversation real quick, and then I can tab over to OBS and better answer that.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up.
He's talking about children, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah, I
Commander,
figured.
on the
No, I'm
phone.
not that
Was there
daft.
something you wanted to say?
I figured that part.
The Dalatrass tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on her. Why are we stopping?
Something's not right about this.
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, I'm gonna tab over now. Yeah, so the vast majority of my, like, little setups here have are, like, grayed out. They have, like, a gray eye with a slash through it, which I believe means they're not currently active. That would be my window capture, my display capture, the application audio capture, live split, no board, and actually a secondary video capture device. It's the same thing, it's the same webcam, it's just not... I could just put my webcam in 2 different places, depending on what game I'm playing. Like, if a lot of text is on the middle of the screen, I might move it around, but, you know, like this. So, I can move it. Most games I keep it in the middle because of... It's good that they're hidden, having a time that cause rendering lag. Yeah, they're hidden. Whatever I'm not actively using is hidden. Yeah, I only keep on what I need to keep on to run the stream. Alright, let's go ahead and continue for now, at least that we got that initial answer. Ooh. What's this? Hey! Nice.
Look at that Reaper. It's the end of the world out there.
Okay. Nice.
It will be my first kill, but not the last.
Okay. Alright. Hi!
What's the holdup?
Roads out.
Did you get all the pickups that were around? I didn't see.
I did, yeah, I ran around a little bit. I found like a gun, another pistol mod, a couple of medkits.
Yep. You got the Grawl spike thrower.
I did, I was gonna ask you what that was.
It's a shotgun and it's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
It does quite a bit of damage.
It does.
Not as good as the Black Widow though. Of course, nothing compares to the Black Widow.
Right.
We're going.
Commander!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Rex, get the female out of here now!
Uh-oh.
Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
Shepard, a tunnel over there. Maybe a way off.
Get to it.
Seems like there's some more stuff.
Shouldn't be anything else.
Smart choke. You're not recording and streaming at the same time, are you? No. No, I never do that.
The tunnel
ever.
over there is our escape.
Yeah, I never
Rex,
do that.
Are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the City of the Ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up.
Never figured the Krogan for the artistic type.
Notice they chose obedience as their subject.
What were you saying, Rex?
Just get through there and we'll find a place to meet. Nothing will stop this cure.
That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander.
Oh,
It
jeez.
said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws. Sounds troubling.
When the Krogan
yeah.
name a Thresher Maw, you know
Oops.
they don't think anyone's ever going to kill it.
Well, it sounds like we're gonna be dealing with it, though.
Kalros, I would guess. Impressive.
I sure hope that's to scale any bigger and more.
Yeah, Garrus is just like... Yeah, I can't really sprint because then the light just flickers everywhere.
Krogan are riding mounts into battle.
What do OBS stats say about CPU usage? Right now it's sitting at 1.4, but it's fluctuating slightly. 1.6, 1.8, 1.5.
Just the ones we killed.
Ish.
Rex, we've got
That's
Rachni
fine.
here.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
As long as it doesn't read like 10% plus. No, I think the most I've ever seen it read during a live stream was maybe 2.5. Like, ever. Under any circumstances. It's never read more than... It really very rarely reads more than like 2.
Rex,
So...
get back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And green. I didn't think plants grew here anymore.
You're looking at hope. All that's left of it on Tuchanka.
If it's higher than 4 to 5%, it usually means you're using your CPU rather than your GPU to encode. Yeah, no, that's not the case at all.
Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
And when we get there, vengeance will be mine.
I'm gonna say Javik's got some stake in this too, so because Reapers took the Protheans.
Destroyed what it had. No Reapers were necessary.
Ahead with maybe Eve has a...
More opportunity once a civilization.
I struck on our perimeter!
Oh shoot. Shep, get down. I thought that was a spot where I could hang up, but I guess that was I'm hitting it, what the heck? Hold the right bumper, that's what I did. There we go. There we go. Can't even see anything because of all the shots. Sneaky bastard. Shavik is over there.
Another quake!
Kalros is more than a myth!
Stay sharp!
Oh, snap. Oh, snap, guys. Is anything? Check those corners. Yeah, one of these days I will play Modern Warfare 1 on the stream because of how nostalgic it is. It's my first COD chat, for those of you who didn't know. It was the first COD I ever played.
Hang tight, we've got more on the way.
So it's very nostalgic for me. Nice. Actually, I guess I could real quick. Yeah, I just figured it was worth checking that. Okay. Even though, yeah,
Watch it, we've got
it's
one
not
of the
gonna be
big
much.
ones. And he isn't alone.
You don't have Incinerate yet, do you?
I do.
I would use those on husks because it'll typically one-shot the husks. And the Black Widow is genuinely overkill for the husks.
Sucks. You can't have overkill on the Black Widow. You have been telling me since day one that.
Yeah, but it wastes the Black Widow ammo.
Well, it seems like
So many
there's-
better targets for it.
Yeah, but like you have said the Black Widow is the only gun I'll ever need. In your own words, sir. So clearly it's not.
Incinerate isn't a gun, it's an ability.
One thing that could be affecting rendering and coding is the number of browser sources.
What's happening?
They fix their URLs for updates. If more than true, that could be an issue. The only browser source I've got is Twitch chat. That's it. As far as I'm aware, that's the only one I have. So it shouldn't be a huge excuse me, it shouldn't be a huge issue then.
Looks like another shooting gallery.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. Oh. Did I just get 3 guys with 1 shot?
Probably. That's how
Damn.
good the Black Widow is.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Damn, okay.
A little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
Husks. Husks. Yeah, it's enough to one-shot the husks. Husks. Yeah, I'll never forget when you said they're worse than the 3rd game. Like when we were at the end of the 2nd game and I was getting getting bonked by husks and I was hanging out with Samara. You're like, they're worse than the 3rd game, they jump on you and stun you, and I'm like, oh great. Fantastic. I remember that. Oh. Whoa, hello. That was a bit of a surprise. And remind me, were we getting the next, like, the assault rifle for God Garrus? What was the... I was trying to think of what we were kind of up to last time. I know we were starting to look at it. The next step towards God Garrus.
I don't remember how much the assault rifle costs, but you have to buy it from the Spectre terminal on the Citadel.
Okay. Okay.
But after this,
yeah,
you won't be able to go shopping when you get to the Citadel. At least not at first.
Ooh, snap. I mean, I'm gonna need the credits anyway, so honestly it gives me more time.
Yes.
Now where do you suppose? And the thing is,
Iron Truck is supplement.
Turn around.
Yes.
Turn around.
Yes.
You go off to the side.
Here?
No. Go back.
Oh.
You came in from the left. Go to the right now. I'm pretty sure. Okay, no, not you went the wrong way. Not the way you came. So go around the big pillar you're standing next to.
Yes. I am going around it now.
These Krogan seem to have only one talent: destruction. Even of their
It is not here, but it's in a place like this where you have to go off to the left and around a corner, and there'll be a weapon to pick up.
Oh, okay. Well, it's clearly not here, so...
So just keep going for now.
Okay.
Watch it, more ahead.
I have them in sight.
Yeah, I guess the Black Widow's the closest I'm gonna get to, you know, crazy weapon like the M920, even though it's nowhere close. Still get an overpowered weapon.
That's more precise than the M920.
Yeah, but the M920 can be fired indiscriminately. It doesn't have to be precise. That's the whole point.
Yes, I know.
That's what makes it all the more fun. Is that you can just shoot it indiscriminately and everything dies.
Sometimes even yourself.
Yeah, that happened more than once, but... And I'm not gonna deny that, but... that I did accidentally shoot myself more than once. Or be too close to the blast radius of the M920, but... They, like, beefed up husks? What the heck? They got more muscles?
Yeah, so the Marauders, they have a thing that will give, like, armor or something to husks and cannibals.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Yeah. So if there are Marauders around, you usually want to target them first before they buff the other dudes.
Okay, I wanted to bind that. Because husks. Because husks are annoying. Twitch is lying,
Yes,
the clip
indeed,
works.
they-
Oh! Yeah, I will say though, Infamous, that at least the rendering and encoding lag is minimal. Like, like between them, it's maybe like slightly over 2 seconds, and we've been live for almost 35 minutes, so that's like nothing. That's literally like nothing. So, if it starts to go too much higher than that, if it starts to get into the, you know, more concerning level, then we can investigate further, but... Yeah, as of right now, it seems to be okay. Nothing excessive. No excessive losses.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that Molo. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Rex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
When it's like 2 frames a second, it starts to become visible. Okay. Yeah, that's not happening. Not yet, thankfully.
We're in. Go.
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
Ooh, snap.
If you kill Rex in Mass Effect 1 on Vermeer, it's Reeve who ends up being the Krogan leader.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we've got a big enough.
Is that also
Rex
the case?
better.
Is that also the case in what?
But Rex is better, so
Yeah.
fuck him.
Suicide is not. We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Kalros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
But yeah, Infamous, it's nowhere near that level.
What makes
Thankfully.
you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawned. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Kalros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't? This is the only way to get to that tower and release the cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Kalros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw Hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Get it done.
We know why we're here and what's at stake. So let's make it happen.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a sister to me. To every
Aww.
Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard
Hey.
will mean hero.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah.
Let's show them why.
I was like, I saw this symbol, but I was like, I didn't want to interrupt any conversation, so I wanted to wait until they were done talking before I hit it. I did see it. I was like, ooh.
I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet.
See you on the
There
other
he
side.
goes.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Alright. Got our guys here.
Let's get in there!
Alright, here we go. We're getting it done. Ooh, level up.
I took care of those Rachni.
Nice.
Someone has to raise those Maw Hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
So, I'm just, like, heading up. Yeah, this is easy. Ooh. Isn't this the gun from the last game?
Yeah, but it's not nearly as strong. Sadly.
Damn.
It's still really good.
Yeah.
It's still probably one of the better pistols in the game, just for
Until I can get my
versatility's
hands.
sake.
Yeah, until I can get
But-
my hands on the best pistol in the game. Might not be a bad it might not be a bad option.
Yes, indeed.
And I'll take that. You know, it's free. I just picked it up on a whim. Like, oh shoot. And now we're on our own. Great.
No.
Unless they follow me.
Just-
They follow me. Okay.
Fine here.
Mostly yours. That face
Didn't
worse.
just get shot by a Reaper.
Consider that practice.
Shh. I mean, is Shepard wrong though? Like, that's just the tip of the iceberg, pretty much. What just happened right there?
Yeah, this is just one. This isn't even the, like, hundreds that are on Earth right now.
Yeah. This is like nothing.
Now this I've never done before. I remember this part.
Just keep moving.
Javik knows. Of course Javik would know because...
He was there.
Yep.
He was there 50,000 years ago.
Yep. Okay. Just kind of trying to follow here. Trying to stay down. Which is possible.
Hard to believe we're really doing this.
This is the easy part.
Don't stop!
Karis is just like...
Commander, this is Artemis Queen. I'll try to give the Reaper something else to shoot at.
I knew they wouldn't give
I mean, they kind of just needed to regroup, and sometimes that's the best thing you can do in war, is you gotta back up, group up, and strike again.
This part's fun.
Oh, this is fun. It seems fun. Oh. Brute just ran right past me. Yeah, Garrus, you can't back now, but back out now, buddy.
Hey, look, 3 minutes.
I am just going to cloak.
There you go. Oh, fuck! You got stomped!
What was that?
The Reaper stepped on you is what happened.
Okay. So much for stealth. I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that I'm an infiltrator. No, apparently not.
No, you did make the right choice. You just moved too quickly, and so you got stepped on.
So there is such a thing
That
as
is the
going
right
too
choice.
fast.
You just have to be careful about it.
Oh my goodness. Like that.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, there's a brute on me. That's what's going on.
Stealth.
I'm trying, but they are totally on my ass and I can't move.
Almost have you. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
While it's charging. Nice.
I didn't even realize that. Ah, that's quite an achievement. That's, jeez.
Now you gotta get the other one.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta charge through even more.
I'm working on it, Rex. You get all the fun? I heard that. Rex, get your ass down here and try to do this. That was an unlucky stomp, honestly. That was just kind of unlucky.
This is one of the coolest parts. Watch.
She really is huge. No wonder they call her the mother of all Thrasher Maws. That thing is huge.
Uh-huh.
She's like as big as a Reaper. She's big as him.
She's bigger.
Yeah.
You're only seeing like the front half of her body.
Oh my
maybe
god,
even quarter.
yeah.
That's a freaking centipede, basically. So you were only seeing part of like her
Part
whole
of
leaf.
her, wow. Jeez. Well, she's definitely... she's doing the job they thought she was gonna do.
Oh yeah. And
she
down
just
it
sucks
goes.
him into the ground. Wow. That is one crazy creature.
Yeah. That's easily one of the coolest scenes in the whole game right there.
That was pretty epic, actually. I will agree with you. That's...
I think that Joker says in regards to that is great.
Like, after this mission, we can go talk to him or something? Like...
Oh yeah.
I want to see what he says.
Mordin, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival.
So if we had destroyed that research in the last game, would this have been harder? Because he just referenced Malon's research.
Eve would have died, and you would have gotten less Krogan support, less Krogan War assets as a result.
Oh, okay. Sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Like Eve would have died?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you would have died. I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense.
No. No,
oh,
Eve.
Okay.
I said
Oh,
Eve.
okay. Okay. That's crazy.
No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Mordin, no.
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My response.
No, Mordin!
Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
What? Am I really about to lose him?
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me.
What? Mordin?
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
This makes me sad.
Welcome to Mass Effect, where you get gut punched in the heart regularly.
I feel like it's gonna happen more in this game than the other two, but...
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
Oh god, is everybody just gonna fucking die?
No. There'll be a lot of heavy moments, though.
07, guys. Can we get an 07 for Mordin?
Classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
Oh. Hey, Hez, how you doing? Yeah, you literally came in right as... right as Mordin died. Yes, the 07's chat. Mordin's sacrifice will not be in vain. We're gonna get this done. This is the end of the game? Not even close.
A long time ago.
Not even close. This is only the end of...
in this place. His own son.
This is only the end of the first segment of the game. We got a long way to go.
Kill him. Right over there.
Chapter 1, as it were.
Yeah, chapter 1, basically.
But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Mordin had to die.
It is a pity he had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Urdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Oh, so that's her real name, eh? Because she said she was going to tell us what her real name is. I was thinking it seemed a little short. Yeah, no, Zox was telling me this game is divided into segments, actually. It's not like the other two.
Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Technically, the other two
Rex
are
has
as
agreed to help
well.
the Turians,
It's just
Admiral. You
different.
should get their full
Yeah.
support.
It's handled differently.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them.
Admiral! Hey, Admiral, how you doing, buddy? You just missed it. It was very tragic. You may or may not have seen it.
Commander, Urdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
We're going to need you. Don't forget where we live.
Never. It's clear we all fight together, or die. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our
I tuned into an explosion. Yeah, Admiral, then you just missed it. Do you remember Mordin Solus? He was a Solarian we picked up initially in the second game.
Right away, Shepard. You must be.
He's in like a full white outfit.
Mordin dying. It can't be easy.
White with a bit of red.
Right.
We both know.
But mostly white.
Clear head to
Mostly white suit. He's a scientist. The funny doc. Yes. Yeah, that's him.
I'll make sure Joko doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Yeah, unfortunately, he sacrificed himself to cure the genophage for the Krogan. But that sacrifice gave us the Krogan support. They are now helping the Turians on Palaven, their homeworld. Oh shit, this is another dream.
Yep. There's a couple throughout the game.
Yeah, I know there was the first one not long after we started. But yeah, Admiral, unfortunately, Mordin passed away in that explosion. He cured the like I said, he cured the genophage for the Krogan. And that now gives us a lot of Krogan support. The Solarian Dalatros tried to intervene and get us to not cure it and sabotage it, but that's not the option
Running
that I was
AFK
going to
a
pick
moment.
anyway. Okay.
I'm running AFK a moment.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's fine. There's that little boy again. Very funny, Doc07. Yeah, he made a sacrifice, and we're gonna make sure that it was not made in vain.
That won't happen. Go get him, Commander. I'll see you all when you get back.
And Zox has said there's gonna be a lot more gut punches happening later. Like, it's not just Mordin that's gonna die in front of us. There's gonna be more than one death. I was like, is everybody gonna die? And he said no. So I guess we will see who else.
Whatever you come up with, you can count me in.
It's open.
Liara!
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
It's fine. Tell me what's going on.
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Oh, snap.
I have returned.
Ooh, we're about to head into the comms room with the Solarians.
There is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councillor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
Ooh.
Why bring this to me? Put Citadel security on it.
You are a human and relatively neutral politically. Your backing would help me ease through... Well, let's not speak of it now. Come to the Citadel and grant me a moment of your time. You may find it interesting. Valorn out.
Okay.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Yes. Yes. There we go.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise... this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful. And violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Surkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Oh, damn.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Damn.
You check your war assets, see how much you have in
Krogans. I was gonna look at that. Well, we're almost at the minimum point, actually.
Or not Rex.
Yep, we've got him. Yeah, we've got more of the Krogan clans.
The fact that Clan Urdnot alone matches the number for all the other clans is insane.
Aren't they like the largest out of the clan groups? At least I would think so.
Mostly because of Rex, to be honest.
Well, yeah, Rex's leader seems to have some really strong leadership skills, so... Based on what I've seen about him. Yeah, we're not too far from that minimum strength. Is it actually possible to max it out and have that bar completely full?
Oh, easily.
Easily.
As long as you do all the side quests and stuff.
Is higher better? Or is it not necessary? It is better? It is actually better?
Yes.
Does the ending change based on that level when you go to do final boss, final zone, whatever else?
Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus.
Not by much.
Not by much. Does it make the final boss zone, whatever, easier if that bar is higher?
What's the First Order and Alliance?
I'm honestly not sure.
You don't know. I mean, it's not big if you don't, but...
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little
Rex
nervous
Hart,
about pissing
yes,
them off.
Admiral.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
Yeah.
If not for him, we wouldn't have the Krogan Alliance.
He'll have a hell of a tombstone. Cured the genophage, with a little asterisk, and then at the bottom it'll say, which he also created.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
To be honest, I did it so the Krogan would help your people.
And believe me, it won't be forgotten. Our fleets will be there for Earth. I'll make sure of it.
I know you will.
And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
Are those two actually brothers?
I know.
Is that why their names are so similar? I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
If it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Yeah.
Alright, talk to Joker again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could go chat with... Hey, Joker.
Commander? Commander?
No?
What?
Commander?
He's not gonna say anything?
Maybe it was in your conversation choices.
Maybe, yeah. It probably was.
Because I distinctly remember him saying something along the lines of, now we just need a gun that fires thresher maws.
I've never seen what you'd call
Damn.
a house on Tuchanka. I wonder where all the Krogan will live now.
Damn.
I've never seen
that would have been cool,
Oh, well.
though. That would have been cool, though, to see that.
Ah, well.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you
Oh.
down in engineering. Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
Any messages?
You're not gonna listen to her?
Oh.
Too flashy, though. I prefer
She's talking at you.
I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home.
She was talking about galactic games being made from that
If I'm gonna
interface.
play a game, I need something a bit more exciting.
Well, I doubt it compares to lobbing a grenade at a charging Krogan.
Few things do.
But it also results in fewer broken bones.
No, I was hearing her. This is... Hey.
He was the guy you talked to on the Palaven Moon where you
I was
met
gonna
Garrus.
say, yeah, I remember that name. Too bad I run the show.
Yeah, of course, the Solarian lady is just angry. That rat bastard.
I'm not worried about you. Oh. I hope I didn't miss them getting together, because I really want to see that.
It doesn't happen until way later. You just gotta make sure you talk to them a lot.
Okay. I do want to see it, though.
EDI doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before EDI even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, EDI agrees with me.
EDI's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? EDI agrees with me.
But unlike EDI, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over EDI's body when he does that. When EDI controls the ship, she's piloting, just
You're just
like
listening
Joker.
to this.
EDI doesn't pilot the Normandy. She is the Normandy.
And it'll loop over and over until you pick
It's a
one.
collection of processing hardware contained in that ship. Those are two separate things.
Doesn't the existence of the Reapers contradict that?
So what do you think, EDI? Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this, my head's gonna explode.
Oh, it's one of those, like, pick someone. Oh, that's the other guy. Oh, okay, that was the other guy.
Yeah, you could have picked him instead.
I was looking at these two, but this is...
You should go see Adams, Commander. You should go see Adams, Commander.
Adams would like to speak to you.
Alright, fine. What do you want? What do you want?
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, EDI, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right.
Secret option C, pick Daniels. Yeah.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
Is that actually necessary what these guys are talking about?
I have never not gotten it, so I don't know what the
consequences
are.
I'll check the cost. Our resources may be better spent elsewhere.
Of course, Commander.
I'll keep an eye out for it, but...
I know where it is, so I can point it out to you. It's under a different name for whatever reason.
Okay.
Commander.
All propulsion systems are running optimal. All propulsion systems are running
Alright, not yet. Nothing yet with them. Oh.
Yeah, you can talk to Javik. See what he has to say, if anything.
Oh yeah, isn't he on this floor somewhere?
Go back the way you just were. He's in a different room.
Yes, something Zox doesn't know.
Well, it's also because I tend to make the right choices. I don't know how to make the bad choices because I never make them.
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
That would have been Grunt.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what, exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
We can't afford any weak links in this war. They drain our resources.
They can become a resource of their own.
Yeah, in a way.
How?
If the Reapers are busy conquering the weak, they are not watching you.
So use them as a distraction.
All strategies must be considered, and few are too extreme.
I mean, Javik would know.
I think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
Maybe. Or maybe you'd still be a soldier.
I do wonder sometimes. Living a life of constant war, taking life in every battle.
Does it get to you?
It shapes me. As stone is shaped by the one who carves it. This stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor. And we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
Ooh. Crazy.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen the death of a Reaper. It has been a long time. If the Krogan seek retribution for the past, do not waste time on sterility plagues. Destroy them where they stand. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
That's true.
Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
I mean, he's right.
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council. Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
What?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni war and Krogan rebellions?
Ooh! Points! I got points. I got points!
We all know our history, but this isn't 1400 years ago.
But if the genophage is gone, what makes these Krogan different from the ones that rebelled?
The Krogan have no warships. If the Reapers focus on them, they could be wiped out. Combining their infantry with the Turian fleet is a huge asset, and both parties know it.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is.
Time to be an ass.
This is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval. Commander.
Hey! I just did an interview. Media interview! Yeah, Admiral, it's time to be an ass. I can just totally be an ass. Whenever I see red chat. The Paragon run is actually gonna be hard for me. I'm gonna have to resist the urge to go for red. That is going to actually be difficult.
LOL.
I'm probably gonna fuck that run up so bad. But you know what? We're gonna get the romance part out of that run, so if nothing else, we can at least get that. Out of that second playthrough. And I'm gonna make Zox proud of me, guys. I'm gonna do the Renegade exploit just to do it. And I remember exactly where it is. So you will have to remind me where the Paragon one is, though. I know it involves a bunch of monkeys. Like a bunch of monkey-looking things.
Yes.
You will have to remind me where it is, though.
You can just as easily look it up.
Well, yeah, but I'm probably gonna have to look it up for a bunch of stuff, so.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to
Like, I did look up how to start the romance with Garrus, so I did get the information on that, on when I can start it with him.
Busy? I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us.
Having crazy deja vu, yeah? Yeah, Infamous, what's going
We're
on?
not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail, I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
I sat down with lunch, glanced at my other screen, looked at this stream, and I swear I experienced the same moment like a year ago.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Or you could keep fighting.
I'll always try my best, Shepard. You know that. But if we lost you... We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can.
Deja vu a lot.
Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
The Reapers would have been here years ago if I didn't.
I wish motivating everyone else had been as simple. Too bad we never found another Prothean beacon.
Haunting the Council with visions of the Reapers might have saved us a few years.
Well, anyone who lives through this war won't be short on nightmares.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk later, Shepard.
Being an ass is as natural to Nova as it is breathing.
LOL.
I mean, you're not really wrong, Admiral. It's much more fun to be an asshole. So, it's much more fun to be an asshole. That's why I'm gonna struggle with the Paragon run.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.
Oh, just got the double. Spam it! Spam it. Just spam the button. Alright. So I'll go ahead and equip that pistol then. Oh cool, it seems like the mods carried over, so that's good.
Yeah, they will.
Cool. Well, now I have a slightly better pistol, so... Until we can get the best one. Hi!
You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right?
Nah, it's only for the Krogan.
Maybe now that we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers.
Not quite, James.
I was looking at the specs on that Reaper you took out on Tuchanka. That was one of the small ones?
Yeah.
Don't get me ready when you are. Ready when you are.
Okay. Alright, so there's nothing else to chat with these guys on, so... So let's head up and figure out what the next step is. So, what's step 2? Head back to the Citadel?
You could do some of the side quests, but the Citadel is going to be another big mission. You'll have time for it if you want to do that.
Okay, so I was just trying to figure out how we basically start phase 2 of the game.
It'll be right after the Citadel.
Okay. So this is kind of the bridge.
Yeah. I would save a game though.
Before I drop on the Citadel?
Yes.
Okay, I will go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, I am actually gonna hop up for a second here, chat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be back in a moment. And then we'll go ahead and hop onto the Citadel and get that knocked out and see what the next step is for next Monday. Literally before I can even get my headset back on, I already see Admiral like scared. Oh shoot. Shoot, guys. What the fuck? What the hell? Alright, let me get my headset back on so we can continue this parade. You guys crack me up. God, I'm laughing. I can't even get my headset on. I'm just on a chair. Alright. What's up, Zox? Garg. Alright. Inhales. Chair. She could have at least left us idle by Joker's chair. Admiral, are you complaining? Do I see complaining in my chat? Are you complaining? Do I need to... As if my chair was not enough for you. Is my chair not enough for you, Admiral? I would never... You are you're complaining. I think you're complaining. Because... She's got a gun! I'll hail the chair! I'll hail the chair. Indeed, heart, chair. I came back at the best part of the stream. You could let us see more chair. Admiral. Really? You're really gonna do this? I think he's complaining. Zox. I think he's complaining. He doesn't have enough chair. Alright, let's go. Admiral, what the fuck is he talking about? What the... Admiral, you're going crazy.
He's talking about the chair.
Yeah, but like, it's... My goodness. My goodness.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend?
Oh, shit.
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online.
Oh, Cerberus has already gotten there.
Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Caden make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
Alright, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Ooh!
Aye, aye, Commander.
We got a big problem here, Chet. We got a big problem. We got a big problem here.
Yeah, this mission is the point where you need to get as much done. If this point happens, then you will have missed
certain side questing, certain.
Yeah.
But thankfully we addressed that, so like we addressed that ahead of time, so. Wait, what did I... Oh, the mods didn't carry over for Javik. Why is drive on Shepard? Piercing and high caliber barrel. There we go. Might as well give him the phalanx too if he can carry it. We've got more points. Chair madness setting in. Yeah, Admiral, I think you got a problem, my friend. Oh, heck yeah. Even more powerful Black Widow than we already have.
Yup.
I knew that. I didn't even have to ask you what option to pick there. I knew what to pick. You didn't even have to tell me. I knew. I just knew. Yeah, you'll have to give me pointers for when I start playing Vanguard. Like what I should pick there. So, you'll have to tell me. Because I do want to try Vanguard, so... Because what you showed me, it looks really sick. And I do want to play it, so... Yeah. Yeah, Blackberry's excited. There's a toad in my house. How did that happen? Did you leave the door open, Admiral? Yeah, we definitely got a big problem here. Yeah, depending on what time this puts us at, the local store has T-bone steak on sale, and I want to grab one. Hey, I like me a good steak, man. If there's a sale and a good sale price, I'm not gonna give that up. I want to get one before they... And they also go out of stock really quickly, too, so... Like, whatever's on sale, it always seems to sell out, so I want to make sure I get it. Oh wow, and I can take turrets out in 2 shots instead of 3. With that rifle damage upgrade. Ooh, snap. No, door's always shut. Eat a steak from a store. Admiral! If you get me a steak from one of your Black Angus cattle, I will pay you for it. I will pay you to give me a nice T-bone steak. I would pay for it. I'd pay you to send it to me. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to drive all the way out to Nebraska and come back and have the steak still be edible. Because I don't have enough ice packs to be able to keep it cold that long. We'd probably have to use, like, dry ice or something, so it's... What do you think, Admiral? Hee. You can have several. Now drive here and let me cook it for you. When the hell am I going to be able to get enough time off to drive all the way out to Nebraska? Let's just be honest, because time off is scarce enough as it is at my job, and it's probably about to get worse because of the staffing crisis that we are currently faced with. I don't want to get into it on stream because, you know, I work for the federal government and I need to be particularly cautious about what I say to whom and where, so I will not dig into that on the public, in a public way, or in any sort of public venue, like the live stream. It would be in private DMs only, so... Oh, that almost looks like an ammo mod on the ground. I'm just kind of looking for goodies. Because if Zox has taught me anything, it's to look at everything for goodies. Because it's very easy to miss. It's very easy to miss things. So, what's up, Bailey? Is he on the? Okay, there he is.
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Can I have some?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
We got your back, Commander Bailey. Hansberry Steak, Nova's next vacation. Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable traveling across state lines by myself. Like that,
Here we go. CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance.
Steak. I've got 4 running around. Grab Arcor, bring him too.
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor.
If anything, I might be able to take Diamond, but then that's gonna require coordination between not just one person, but 2. Steak. Num num num.
Why would the Counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends.
The Counselor mentioned Udina. But that's insane. Does he even have this kind of pull?
Well, you know who'd have the answer to that? The Counselor.
I don't believe
The
this.
Counselor's in there surrounded by Cerberus? Who put together that security detail?
Well, until an hour ago, this place was as safe as it got. Nobody expected something on this scale. We need to find the Counselor and get him out of here.
Oh, Infamous! I got something for you as soon as this conversation ends.
Defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Oh, so yeah, we can stay in communication. Maybe you can give V, let her fight some bulls. She is on the other side of the country from me. How am I gonna get her and then come out to your Nebraska ranch? Like, that's even more difficult. But yeah, Infamous, I was looking around, because we were talking about Twitch and, like, the barrier to making money. I was talking to Zox earlier. I think they cut down the barrier at some point, because it used to be 50 followers and, like, 3 concurrent viewers and chatters at the same time. But now it's only 25 followers. They've cut it in half. When they did that, I don't know. But I'm at 23 already, so if we can get 2 more people to follow me, I can already start getting into the affiliate money-making process on Twitch, and I haven't even been live over here for the better part of 2 weeks. Maybe 3 at the most, depending on... I'd have to look at when my first one was. But... yeah, less than a month. Even though most of the people that have followed me came from my YouTube channel, which I'm very appreciative of, after I made those announcements that I was moving over here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Get down, Shepard. You're doing great. Aw, thank you. Yeah, we just need 2 more people, chat. 2 more people. And I will already be able to start doing that. Shinx, Leah, Simon, and Ruby. Oh! Someone mentioned... animals. Some kind of animals. Maybe I missed some part of the conversation, it's fine. I can catch up later. We got stuff to do. Ooh!
Got heads to pop.
Exactly. Exactly. As you would say it, Zox. Exactly. Yes. I'm starting to sound like Zox the more I'm hanging out with him. Just playing Mass Effect, I'm starting to sound like him. You know what?
You're adopting my mannerisms.
You know what? If you're just gonna sneak up on me, you're gonna get whacked in the face. Just gonna bonk you with my elbow. Kitties! Oh yeah, kitties.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, Infamous, where you got all the names from. I knew you got Shinx from Pokemon, but I was meaning to ask you... I was meaning to ask you about the other three, though. Yeah, Shinx is cute, that you named him after a Pokemon. That's the black tuxedo Catzox, if you've ever seen pictures.
Entry wounds in the back of the head. Looks like a surprise, not an
Kitty!
execution. We've got
Kits.
hardcore traders here.
Same as Mars. Cerberus likes their sleeper agents.
Yeah, they sure do. Okay. Up, just check. So, is it ever stated anywhere? Are the Omni tools like implants or something, or what even are they? Because it seems like they bring up a hologram right over the arm, usually the left.
It is not stated anywhere, but I think it's either an implant or like a bracelet you wear.
I've been meaning to ask because it's like, how are they... It's gotta be either an implant, yeah, or like some kind of jewelry that somebody's wearing. It seems like it's an implant because when Shepard's not wearing armor, it doesn't seem... Unless she's wearing something else that I can't see. But I've been wondering what the Omni tools are. Like, how do they... Because there are references of like them being attuned to the wearer, and that you may as well just get a new Omni tool rather than transferring it between people or entities. So it's very, very interesting. But yeah, there's not a lot of information about them.
I'm sure it's in the Codex entries
Probably,
somewhere.
yeah, it's probably in the Codex. Oh. Hello. Oh. I gotta reload. Nice! Knocked out the turret and the engineer at the same time. That is finesse with the Black Widow, chat. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, goodies. What's this? Anything? Nothing. And their corpse.
Cerberus. Didn't even drag him out into the hall.
Even the damn bathroom ain't safe. Ooh. Let's have another gun. Nice. More goodies. Alright, let's keep rolling. Gotcha. Oh, open bench. Nice. Oh, heck yeah, I'll take that. Hell yeah. Pretty sure I already have the extended barrel. Yeah, I do. Heck yeah! Hell yeah. Perfect timing. Take it. Need a big gun. Guys. Javik?
Any survivors in there?
None yet.
You don't have to wait for them to like be teleported in.
No, right, that's why I was like, I was trying to hit the button, but it's like, hello. All 47 of my chickens are named. You have 47 chickens? That's a lot of freaking chickens. My cats got their names for a Google search for good cat names. That'd be a block of text for sure. Yeah, Twinkie, our family cat, for those of you who don't know, I grew up with a orange tabby with a white belly. We called him Twinkie because he looks like a Hostess Twinkie. He had the same general color and fur pattern. You know, white belly, gold tabby all around the rest of his body, so we called him Twinkie.
Richfield! Lamont! You alive?
You are giving away our position.
If gunfire doesn't put them on notice, I sure won't.
Yeah, he's got a point. He's got a little bit of a point there, but ooh, People named for a black and white cat. His name is Midnight. Aw, that's still cute though. Nice. Wow, I got 2 good upgrades right back to back, Zox. I like it. Yeah, they were automatically applied, so that's pretty sick. What the heck? I'm getting everything. I'm getting
There's
everything
even
at
more.
once. I can imagine. Yeah, I'm looking around for goodies.
So there should be a room back there.
Back here?
I think it's that locked door.
Yeah.
Once you go forward and unlock the next area, you'll want to come back because that
Okay.
door will be unlocked.
Okay.
So you can't go through there. You have to open that door in order to progress, I think. So you have to go to the right.
Oh.
'Cause you have to like
Oh,
bypass
yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, turn around. No. There should be a terminal in here. 'Cause if you go too far, you won't be able to turn back around.
Here? There we
Yeah, door control.
go. Okay. There we go. Hey. Oh!
Weapon.
Get up. Data pad.
And I think that's everything. If you if you use the door control and go any further, you won't be able to come back and get that weapon.
Is that pistol I picked up any good? Any capacity?
I never use it. I mean, you could try it in the shooting range, see how you feel about it, but
Yeah, you just go for the good stuff. You know the good stuff.
indeed.
Blow some heads off. Exactly. Nice.
I'm glad you enjoy it so much.
Hey, it's fun blowing people's heads off. If I can't have a portable nuke, I need something else to entertain me.
It is very fair.
Because the portable nuke was my entertainment in ME2. So what's my entertainment in ME3? Blowing everyone's head off with little effort.
Yeah.
And occasionally their entire bodies.
Exactly! So it's...
Let's hope we're not too late.
Exactly. Half turning into Zox. Does your mini gel automatically refresh between missions?
Yeah.
I was wondering because I used a bunch on Tuchanka, so and I got XP from that.
Yeah, it'll refresh.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. Admiral's worried, clearly. Admiral's worried.
That's a Star Wars quote.
Is it really? It's been a long time since I've seen the Star Wars movies, so you may have to refresh my
I know what
memory
we're
where
doing
that
for the next
was.
movie night, guys.
Oh, jeez. If you want to know when we do movie nights, I have a movie night reaction roll. So if you are up for that, that just helps coordinate it better, so then there's no excessive things for people that don't want them. That's why I got the reaction roll set up for a whole bunch of stuff. Is so that
Yeah, that's
if you
pretty
want,
typical for community servers.
right. So if you want the ping, you can get it. Otherwise, you know, then like once in a while, I'll still use @everyone for streams if there's like something really unique or special taking place. So even the people that aren't tagged with Nova Going Live will still get it, but
Ooh, a new
that's
Pearson
rare.
mod. Hell yeah.
Jeez. But that's rare. That's like maybe for like my birthday stream or like some other celebration.
Like some kind of premiere like the
Right.
Sub 90 or
Right,
the...
like the Sub 90, I'll do an @everyone on, so. Or like the 24-hour stream whenever that happens, that'll be an @everyone. So
Oh
reasonable.
lord, you're gonna do that? Have fun with that.
I told people they had to get me to 1,000 subs on YouTube, and that has not happened yet. So that's the bar.
It's not there.
I'm just about at
Gotta go.
900, so, but we still need 100 more. A little over 100 more before, and of course, that's gonna take a lot of planning. So even when the 1,000 is hit, that's not going to be when I drop into it.
Turn around. Yeah, go that way.
I was
Go
just
through the
looking for
little-
goodies. Hello.
Oh, okay. No, you got them all.
Okay. Movie rats! Yes, I thought it was a good opportunity to introduce Zox to
Looks like they
the
got
movie
the
night
executive
reaction
and
role
two
so that if he
civilian
wants notifications, and that's just for everybody out there in chat too. If you want notifications on movie nights or any of the reaction roles, freely opt in and out whenever you wish.
It's hard because I tend to not have time when movie night comes around. I'll have to see.
Yeah. And I usually like plan it out like when the most people are available. It's not everybody in the movie night role. You're busted! Or there's somebody else.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, Udina, he's staging a coup. He's got the other counselors now to hand over to Cerberus.
3-on-1, pal. It's over.
No. No, it's fun.
Yeah! Don't tell me Thane's about to die here. Fuck! Oh, you lost 2 people. Thane. Thane. There's no way he's gonna make it.
How bad is it?
I have time. Catch him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Thane needs medical help, fast. And I need to take care of an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm.
Well, there goes another one. Yeah, I don't think Thane's gonna make it.
I've got a fix on the council's position. I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
I have a bad feeling Thane's not gonna make it. He's got biotics. Oh, fuck. Futuristic technology brought down by a sword. By a silly sword. I don't know.
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the council?
Negative, their guards are dead. But we've
I mean, if you hit right in the, like, engine.
I mean, well, yeah, that would be.
It's not like the... Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just continuing the conversation. If you hit in the right spot, if you like hit the engine or whatever,
yeah,
GG. Sound like it was an armored car. I mean, it was a police car, but it's still not like,
Yeah.
by no means like.
Star
All the
Wars, all of them, all one go. A New Hope 1997 VHS cut. Jeez.
You can't stream that on Discord though.
I don't think so, no. We'd have to figure it out.
Not without having a VHS and getting some weird cords to plug it into your computer and have your computer pick it up. But you still
Yeah.
need a special adapter even for that.
Right, so that would be really hard to...
There's not much in this area. You can just move on.
Okay. Oh god, Admiral! Are you serious? I'll let you read it, Sox. I want to get your reaction.
If I belted in the right spot, I bring down the whole Normandy.
They don't like to hold
You're
still.
giving him ideas, Admiral. This is what we should be worried about. Not the fact that the Citadel's on fire, not that the counselors are all getting killed because Udina's an asshole. No, it's Zox belching and taking down the freaking Normandy.
Shoot through the wall. You have the Black Widow.
I couldn't, like, I don't know where he is. Like, I didn't see him before. I didn't know where he was. Yeah, I know I can shoot him behind the wall.
There you go.
He's not getting hit.
She, the nemesis, is
She.
is.
Oh.
Oh, you don't have armor ammo on. That's why.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Nope.
Alright, hold on. I can fix that pretty readily. There we go. There we go! Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now that's more like it. That would make sense though. Where'd he go? Or she, I guess, but...
Yeah, the snipers and the sword wielders are she's. Everything else are dudes. Better get close.
Oh. He came around the corner and shot me, but... Yeah, great ideas, you're welcome. Admiral, those are not the kind of ideas we need.
It's a magnificent idea. What are you talking about?
It's not.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
Oh, come on. You have to poke your head out right away. Head back in right away.
You missed.
Yeah, I realize that. Got him. Yay! Blowing off heads! Okay, let's say the music changed. It's usually a sign. We're good to go.
They sealed it behind them.
I think the Elusive Man is just pissed we didn't give him the Reaper technology at the end of ME2, but that's what I like to think, based on what they're doing here.
Oh, turn around. There's like something you can pick up that I think gives you credits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's legit just credits.
Minutes.
Money.
Bro. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely stuffed with soda. I like it.
Sucks. If we ever get a chance to like hang out in real life, we will go get pizza and soda, and pizza and beer for me, but because I like beer, I like certain kind of beer. But it's we will party. Okay, we'll have a party.
I'm counting on it.
Trying to make sure the mech is dead. Just making sure of that before denied! Did I shoot that guy in the head while he was coming down? Did I actually get
Probably.
him? Did I get him in the head? Well, I gotta look. Hold on.
I think you got the first one. Yeah, you did. You got them both.
Airborne headshots, chat. Absolutely, Pog.
I love doing that myself.
Absolutely,
Because you can
Pog.
hit them right before they get off the shuttle.
I can't jump that one. Okay.
Nah.
Oh my goodness.
Reload your gun. Why would you just run when you're holding guns?
She already tried to shoot him, and clearly he's got biotics, so he can block. So, what good would it have even done?
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This'll be a fast climb.
Well, he wasn't even looking at Shepard, and he didn't have his hand up. He'd have to like put his hand up and activate the shield. He would have had time to just pop his head. Wait, no, that'd be too easy.
Yeah.
I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Got it.
Good riddance.
Incoming phantoms.
Can I take cover here? Just to have it ready.
Shepard, bad news.
Is there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Where's the king when you need it? Exactly. Where's the king when you need it?
Just nuke the elevator.
No, nuke him, I think is what we're talking about. Like,
If you nuke him, you're nuking the elevator he's in anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, nuke him and then we won't have to deal with it.
I see them. Jump!
What's that noise?
Gun, get down!
Kaden! Listen to me!
Go!
He doesn't know it's you.
Right,
he
he
just knows that
doesn't.
there's someone on top.
Cerberus took out the shuttle. Everyone back to the elevator. Move!
Shepard.
Shepard, what's going on?
Shepard's blocking our escape. She's with Cerberus.
Put away the weapon. You don't want this to get ugly.
Stand down and I'll talk.
Talk, and maybe I'll stand down.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Udina's behind this attack. The Solarian Counselor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
We've mistrusted Shepard before, and it did not help us.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Shepard, look at us. This can't end well. Just put it down.
Oh. Damn. This is good shit. This has been quite the series. My goodness. A lot of gut punches, especially in the last 2 games. First game was setting everything up, but now... Ass! Admiral's just like ass devilish campaigns.
I like ass.
I like ass.
Ball's in your court. Open that door and the council's dead. I might regret gunning you down for the rest of my life, but I will do it.
Udina, step away from the...
Ooh!
To hell with this.
He's got a gun!
Fuck that bitch.
Get the council back and cover that door.
I had a feeling that Kaidan would come around and he'd be like, I worked with Shepard. She knows. I had a feeling he would.
Bailey.
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Something's not right. You said Cerberus was targeting us. Where did their soldiers go?
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And you have saved my life twice now, Shepard. I owe you both a personal debt, and one on behalf of Palaven.
Too bad it took this to get you on board.
We were unsure.
Commander, do you have any idea why the elusive man would do this?
No, I don't. But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
Damn. That is wild.
Yes. Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
Seems like the elusive man always got somebody who's basically his puppet. In ME2 it was Shepard, now it's this Kai Lang dude.
Tunnel, Shepard. Your Cerberus
Much.
made out of smoke and mirrors.
What coward he is.
Like, these are tunnels, right? Just one exit and one entrance.
No, that Keeper tunnel from the elevator lobby led into the superstructure. Once you're in there, the place is like an ant farm. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
What kind of
Do you
complications?
think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus if you want to see him. I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know.
This is man lame name. Ah! So if Thane didn't survive the suicide mission in ME2. Obviously, he would not have been there for Kai Lang. I'm wondering what would have happened in that scene. If
Major Kirrahe lived, and you talked to him on Sur'Kesh, he would have been in place to save the counselor, but if Kirrahe didn't live, I am not sure.
The counselor may have even died, because there wouldn't have been anybody else to save him. It's kind of what I'm thinking would have happened. Is if there was nobody else, like, in line, yeah.
It might have just been some unnamed, like, Solarian bodyguard that would have just jumped in and died right there, but...
Maybe. Part of the reason I kind of want to play through and figure that the ending sequence of ME2 and see how ME3 would play out differently, a lot of the scenes where we're meeting a bunch of the peeps. So, you know, how things would be different.
Who are we to choose who lives or dies? It's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the administration center made?
Just figure out
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now, and enable ourselves to save more later.
We cannot do that. We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their places in society. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies.
Everyone makes sacrifices in wartime. You'll make
I just want to get the whole conversation.
I'm sure I will. But I'll do it without betraying my oath or my patients.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful...
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel's syndrome. At its worst, Keprel's syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Kolyat, he's in there saying his goodbyes.
Aww.
You might want to say yours.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Kolyat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander.
Oh.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drell managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
And perhaps if Thane wasn't loyal, he may have not survived. He may have just outright died in that encounter right there. He may have not even made it to the hospital. But who knows?
Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand. Kalahira,
wait, some 07s.
wash the sins from this one and set him on the
07s, chat.
Spirit. Kolyat, you speak as the priests do.
We get some 07s.
You have been spending time with them.
Oh.
I brought a prayer book. Commander.
Of course.
Would you care to join me?
Of course. Let's join in the religious faith.
This one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Yes, the 07s for
Guide
Thane.
this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me.
That's another gut punch. Basically right back to back after Mordin.
Kolyat. Why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Oh.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
That's a gut punch, everybody. That's a... Yeah, I know, Admiral F. I don't know, we got Fs and we got crying in chat. Permission to burst into tears. I don't think you need permission to do that, Admiral.
Isn't Mass Effect wonderful?
I've never played a game series like it. I truly can't say there's been anything I've played that's been like it. Anything like it.
Alright, you wanted to go and get your steak. Now is probably a good time. Could probably afford that gun though, real quick.
What? Oh, the Typhoon? Yeah, I can grab it.
Grab the Typhoon and oh wow, looks like you missed a lot of pickups.
Well, I must have. Well, at least I can get them, but...
Yeah.
At least I can still get them.
The concentration mod, the Greaves, and the Gauntlets, the N7 Defender is something different. So you can ignore the Defender, but get the other stuff, just have them.
Yeah, ME3 is a little more forgiving than ME2 in that way.
There's still a few things that you'll miss, but most of the things you can get from here.
Yeah. Remind me what the best pistol was for ME3. What was it?
It's a DLC weapon.
It's a DLC weapon? Okay.
Which I might have you start next time.
Okay.
Because it will give you a new area of the Citadel to explore. And you can go back there periodically throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good with the searching, but I guess there's a couple things that I've missed.
No big deal, though.
Meanwhile, the game I helped Nova with just makes her brain hurt, because they keep changing the mechanics. That's the problem.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives.
Oh.
The Alliance is posting us to an EZO mining facility.
I had a friend in security at Sonics, and there was definitely Prothean tech on guard.
Oh.
Hey, I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
Ooh. Good thing we have cheese. Admiral! Really?
Why aren't you sharing?
Yeah, share! Admiral, sucks. Come by me, we gotta go raid Admiral's ranch. We gotta go steal all of his cheese. And then he won't have any, and then we don't have any, and then he won't have any cheese.
No more cheese, it belongs to us.
No, in the game. Admiral, you're talking about cheese. You know what that means. We gotta we gotta come steal all your cheese.
Doesn't matter. It could have played out a dozen different ways.
I mean, she's not wrong.
When Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live
It
with
does.
yourself.
Hayden's not wrong. It
Knowing
actually
that you
does
acted
matter.
With integrity.
Even if there were a bunch of different
We're
ways
talking
something could have
about
happened.
He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same. Including you.
Okay. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Hell yeah.
Imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander.
Hey,
Shepard,
reconcile.
I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Hey!
Welcome aboard, Major.
Aye,
You got Caden back.
Hey! So I could have, in theory, turned him down and sent him to Hackett.
Potentially, yeah. Same with Ashley.
Right. I mean, I figured it wouldn't matter who it was, like, the same general situation would have
He wasn't in
happened.
charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn. Kyle.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I don't care who he is. Next time we meet, he dies.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible. Lang has them scared. Enough to send help? Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
I see you guys in chat. Admiral, extra sharp white cheddar? Admiral, listen. Listen.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
I'm gonna come to your ranch, completely unannounced, and I'm gonna steal all of your cheese, and I will leave, and you will have no idea I was there.
The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form? You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out? Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building. And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
Cerberus, Reapers. They'll all pay for this war. One way or another.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
What? Get in the car already.
Anderson out.
Admiral, you'll have no idea I was even there. I'm gonna grab Shepard's cloak.
Understood.
And you'll have no idea I was even there. I'll have Harry Potter's cloaking. The cloak from his dad, and you won't even know I was there. You'll have no idea. You'll have no idea.
Do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
Sure.
What's your
Yeah,
take on
Admiral.
this?
You won't
But they
know.
wouldn't ask for
I'll
help
just
if it
get into
wasn't
your
important.
fridge.
The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So I think before we leave off, I'll go ahead and do conversations here, so then we're not missing out on any of that. That way, I don't have to worry about whether I did it or not. We'll just go ahead and knock it out. Guess we could check the war assets while we're here, but... we have hit it! We broke it. We did break the
There's not
threshold.
too many more conversations. There are some new ones, but most of them are right after,
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Liara will have anything to say.
Yeah,
James
there we go.
probably will.
Yeah, Solarians, the Turians. Yep, we've got more of the Turians on board, the 6th and 7th fleets. So we do have it. We have crossed that threshold of the military strength required for the final segment.
Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap.
No, we're gonna sneak across 1.5 miles of flat pasture, and I'll be like, send the attack moose.
I've got to tell you something interesting. Have you got a minute?
No.
You are so funny, Admiral.
Samantha is going to give you another mission, and you will meet up with someone from Mass Effect 2 if you do that mission.
Hey, Commander. Hey.
I thought James would have something to say. Well then.
Well, then maybe I'll run through the conversations, and then you can point out what that mission is, and then I can plant myself there for the next time that we are online, because then we'll be in the right spot.
Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. Alliance Marines explain the Council fleet.
Huckleberry will find you and lick you into oblivion.
Men and women who
I'll bonk him in the nose, and then he'll stop bugging me.
Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now.
Okay.
Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Do I have to go up to my cabin for that interview, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that then.
Anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The
You'll
kid's
just
got
encourage
talent.
him.
Well, if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
You should also talk to Cortez, who's by the shuttle.
I was gonna say, well, he would have been down below, so I'll go ahead and run back down to him.
It blows the old
Yeah, check with Cortez. I mean, you could just make the rounds and
Yeah, that's
see
what I'm
if
gonna
anyone
do.
has anything to say.
Nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. The IES stealth system is significant.
Oh, yeah.
That means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL with
Yeah, I've already had this one. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything new then. Those look familiar.
Shepard.
My board is green.
Nope. Okay. Alright, let's head back down and go chat with Cortez. But even if I keep bonking him, like, back off, Huckleberry. That's actually encouraging to him. If I were to start doing that. I mean, you would know.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication. Good work, Lieutenant.
He's 1,900 pounds. Do you think he'll care? Well, no, but like, back off, cow.
So before
basically.
this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh.
Do the Paragon.
Oh. Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I'm surprised there isn't a red one.
How can I say no?
You can't.
So if you don't tell him to lighten up, and if you don't keep talking to him, he will actually die at the end of the game.
Oh shit. Like he'll die flying the shuttle or something? Or...
Yeah.
Oh damn.
The sky was so full of Cerberus.
Oh shit. Okay. But he not cow, he big bossy bull. Oh. Can talk to her.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
And then yeah, I'll go chat with Trainer as soon as we're done here. I'm assuming this is the second interview.
Commander.
Out of like
It's
3
no
you
secret
said?
Yeah.
that Council Space
Okay.
has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus' strength in the coup attempt was their sleeper agents. If those agents had been exposed, a lot of lives might have been saved. We need constant vigilance. C-Sec and the troops can't do this alone.
We've lost a major portion of our government, the most obvious human figure being the Counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Yes, you can flirt back, and you'll be able to make good on it on after the third interview.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you could do it with male chat, but I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for this one.
Well, now I know what to do for the romance run. This will be part of the romance run, chat.
It's really just a fling. It doesn't really impact anything, honestly.
Okay.
So you could just do it if you wanted to.
You know what? We're doing with it.
Like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
LOL.
Well then, Emerald's just like... Oh my god. Don't worry, chat, when we get to the Paragon and the Paragon/romance run, we'll be seeing a lot more of this. This is just a preview. Oh my gosh. You got me laughing my damn ass off. I'm gonna think about this all day. Well, that took a turn. It certainly did. Yes.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
Okay.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps
I'll have to
someone
wear a
realized they
blindfold.
were on the
No,
wrong
I'll turn off the game view. I'll figure out how to shut it off. Like, I'll make a hotkey or something.
Top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I was visiting my family during a university holiday. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency.
Is this the mission you were referring to, that I'll get another ME2 squad mate?
You found
Yeah.
This is the one you're talking about? Okay. Yeah, we'll plant me there, and then I'm gonna hop up and see if I can go to the store, see if they haven't sold out of the steak yet, because I'm thinking about grilling on Wednesday when I have off of work. Speaking of Zox, are you busy tomorrow? Because we still haven't heard from Breezy. I'm really concerned about the poor guy.
I am not busy. I will be good for Titanfall Tuesday.
Sweet.
I will, however, I think you should park yourself by the Citadel, because there's going to be some more conversations with people there. And there's that GX-12 thermal pipe or whatever that the engineers asked for.
Yeah.
So I would honestly just sit tight and we'll come to the Citadel.
Okay.
Probably off stream, actually. We'll do some planet scanning and stuff, and I can help guide you through that on Wednesday if you want to.
As far as, just that, like, this little bit, or...
Well, I can point you at the,
You're cleared to dock, Norman.
GX-12 thermal pipe. And there should be a bunch new, like, little, chores and, like, little side quests that you can do on the Citadel now.
Okay.
But, like I said, that's the stuff we can do off-stream.
Okay.
And we can reconvene on Wednesday or on the weekend or whatever works.
Yeah. Yeah, I got, Wednesday I've got, that's, obviously, finally it's my day off. I vote we need a group, I vote we do a group road trip, go kidnap him. Yeah, I haven't heard from the guy in over a week now. I think this is the longest I've gone between hearing from him. Yeah, I hope the poor guy is okay, whatever's going on over there, but... I do know Colorado is the seat of a lot of recent controversy, so maybe he's just laying low.
Maybe.
I'm still intending on traveling the country. Yeah, just be careful, Infamous, because of a lot of the volatility that's going on. Cthulhu Plus! Yo! You are just in time. We're gonna go ahead and raid someone. We are gonna go find somebody.
We could raid one of my friends again, or I could let you pick. Up to you.
If you got somebody new that we haven't raided yet. In mind, 'cause I want to keep raiding people. I want to keep raiding new people.
I know Vampy is live. We raided her already.
I just want to raid lots and lots of people, so... so...
Let's raid this person.
Okay.
I will grab their link again.
Yeah.
Like I have been. And there you are.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, let me find this person. Oh, okay, I found them. Alright, let's go ahead and raid this person. Let's get ready to raid, chat, come on. How many people can we break a record for the biggest raid? I think our biggest so far is like 5 or 6. Can we break that record? Alright, I'll see you guys over there.